Again, I'm a voyeur, so I love it. I'll watch it.
It was definitely
sideshows that would come in and stuff. Do you still do those?
Yeah.
Like this?
oh, and the butterflies, before you get on, you're waiting in line.
Certified free, 7 days a week.
Yo, what up, body shoppers? Joe Cimino here with
Marilu.
and yay! It sounds like Ann's got a full house there.
Yeah, there's some company in the office here tonight.
Cool.
Gotcha. Well, so for those of you that are watching for the first time, as people start filing in, I am Joel Cimino. My wife, Mary Lou, who is also a board-certified sexologist, is right above me.
Hi.
And if you didn't know, in the background is God, a.k.a. Ann. Ann is the general manager of the body shop here in Pittsburgh.
Cool. Oh,
And you still there?
I am. We got a lot of people in the house already tonight.
I see that. Hi. We have Merce Sausage is in the house. Couch Crew is here as well.
Yeah, Ricky, Bob, Brad, Zoe, Bill and Char are here.
Awesome. A lot of people.
The Big B is here because I'm going to butcher their name. I'm never going to get that right.
Big Bacchus.
Bacchus.
Howie and
Bacchus or
Frankie.
Bacchus?
Bacchus. Well, it depends, I guess. If you're going for, an orgy, bacchanalia.
Well,
Bacchus is a
we
form
know
of
it's on Mary Lou's
bacchanalia.
mind.
You're like, what did you say?
Mary Lou's thinking about an orgy.
And it's only Wednesday. Wow. I mean,
We're 2 minutes into the stream, and Mary Lou's already talking about orgies.
So it sounds like the Couch Crew is doing the Couch Crew thing with dinner and a show. They had spaghetti and meatballs with breadsticks and salad tonight, which sounds delicious.
I'm not on the spaghetti thing, but I definitely am all about the meatballs.
Oh yeah, well, you don't like string spaghetti.
Yeah, I don't. It's just one of those like things as a kid. Spaghetti is not a Hispanic meal.
Jesus, Howard. Howard's already talk about a poo fetish.
He's already on it. I'm like, whoa. And like Zoe says, they like the balls. Yes, I like the meatballs.
I like meatballs, but I'm not a balls kind of person.
Well, in other terms, no, you're not.
Yeah, well, my assumption is Zoe is talking about both meatballs and balls.
Ah, okay.
I could be wrong. Who else we got here? Superlos. Oh, is that? I think we know who that is.
Yes. No, Frankie, what if we put the spaghetti in a taco shell? Puerto Ricans don't eat tacos either. That's a Mexican thing. So that would not work. Sorry. But I do like tacos.
We actually had tacos tonight.
Snow crabs aren't Hispanic either. But we are in the Caribbean, so we do have a lot of shrimp and lobster. So crabs, we have crabs. They're just smaller. We have like the blue crabs and like the Dungeness crabs, not the big crabs, but still it's a crab and I like to eat them.
Adrian wants to know about fish tacos. I think fish tacos are Mexican also. You guys don't do tacos.
Huh? Yeah, fish tacos were a Mexican thing as well. But we're like when it comes to seafood, it's like I said, it's shrimp, it's lobster, it's red snapper is a big thing for us. Bacalao is a
You have to
big
explain what
thing.
bacalao is.
Salted cod. Oh, that's what
It's
that is.
well, it's fried salted cod.
Well, well, you could do, but well, we do it several ways. But yeah, anyway, we're going into this whole other thing.
Bob mentioned that, if you have crabs, you can be treated. And Reese pointed out that, you can talk to Central Outreach, who will actually be here this Saturday.
Yes.
If you guys need an STI test at all.
Yeah. So Central, who used to come out on Freaky Fridays, the original Freaky Fridays, is now venturing into coming out on Saturdays to accommodate our members with free STD, STI testing. Also, if you want to do Prep C, they do have also the vaccinations for monkeypox. So
Are they going to have those for Saturday?
I don't know, but I do know that you can make an appointment to do them there at their center. So
they don't want to
that's,
confirm about the monkeypox vaccination until they can guarantee that they will be able to provide both doses of that.
right.
So
That's what it was.
we're waiting on securing an allotment for that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm looking at to see who's all here.
We got lots of people.
I know.
Numbers are
That's
slowly
awesome.
ticking up. Frankie had a question about if you don't do tacos on Tuesday, what do you do?
Empanadas.
You didn't do empanadas yesterday.
We did not do empanadas. What did we do yesterday? Oh, leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
No.
We've had leftovers since Monday, the Monday manager meeting.
Yeah, we have. But I'm getting myself ready here to keeping my fingers crossed. Going out of town tomorrow. Again, knocking on wood as well. Corn and bean empanadas. Not bad. Okay.
Is that like corn and bean on the inside of the empanada? I've never seen a corn and bean empanada.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Mi Empanada locally makes quite a few different types of fillings. And we're back to food. How do we get back to food?
I don't know. You just ate too, so it can't be that. Can't be hungry.
I know. But no, I'm, like I said, keeping my fingers crossed, knocking on wood, that my flight doesn't get canceled for tomorrow, and I get to make it to my goddess retreat, which is this weekend. So
Yeah. Any news on that? Have you heard anything?
no. So far, I mean, even my hotel, everyone's like, come on down to Florida. But my friends that are in Fort Lauderdale, which is where I'm going, have noted that they've just had some rain, no issues with the hurricane status on the other side of Florida there. So again, like I said, keeping my fingers crossed and keeping our friends that are on the Gulf Coast there in our thoughts today, because they've been posting some pictures and some stuff that's been kind of like, whoa, crazy. Yeah. Did you see the video of the sharks?
No, I honestly I have not been on social media at all today. Really,
Yeah, there's a video going around of two sharks frolicking down the main street thoroughfare in like Key West, Just
what are they
middle of the
doing?
street because
Sharks in the
everything's
street.
flooded.
Oh, Brad says they saw sharks in the street also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, we've talked to, or at least I've talked to,
Yes.
is fine. Now, I was texting with Rock and Ronnie earlier,
Mhm.
and they were saying that it was supposed to get worse for them because they're in Orlando by around 10 p.m. So
Yeah.
in the next couple hours, they're going to be getting hit pretty good.
Yeah. So
So, but
keeping
it should
Rock and
have slowed
Ronnie.
down by then.
Yeah, like I said, keeping Rock and Ronnie and all of our friends down in on the Gulf Coast of Florida there in our thoughts today and stuff, and hopefully they'll fare well with this
Yeah, let's all send
hurricane.
positive vibes down to
Mm-hmm.
all of them. So,
Ah,
anything special about the retreat this year, or or because this is your second one this year?
this is the second one for 2022.
Mhm.
I am actually doing a presentation, actually on the first morning of the retreat. So I'm going to be doing a goddess cleansing ritual. Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, I don't want to give the whole thing away because, if anyone that's going to the retreat is watching, I want this all to be very organic and authentic for them as an experience. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And like I say, most of these retreats, we all come in thinking it's gonna be one way, and it ends up being a totally different experience for everybody because everyone's looking to get something different out of it, and what they expect versus what they get, for a lot of them is very um, just like a wow moment. There's a lot of laughing and joking around, and at the same time there's a lot of crying and a lot of letting go of emotions, and just finally kind of being free kind of moments. So
Now this is all women, right? That's a all ladies retreat.
yes, so
Gotcha.
it is all lifestyle women, so we all get to talk about all the good, the bad, and the ugly in the lifestyle and how it's affected our lives. And you know like I said, we talk about a lot of things that you isn't normally talked about with your vanilla friends, so it's a good way to just get it out there, you know
Well,
That
that's
sounds
good.
really cool.
yeah.
Yeah. What I'm going to ask the question that I'm sure all 28 people, well, maybe not all 28 people are thinking. Now you've mentioned everything except for any sort of sex. Does any of that take place during the retreat? Or are you not allowed to talk about that?
It is not something that is quote unquote advertised or
It's not
techni-
formatted into the
right. It's not
event.
something that's formatted into it, but I will say that um you know when you have a naked private chef, sometimes things can get a little not out of hand, but rather in hand.
Jamie says they haven't reached the letting go point yet.
We talk about everything. Everything from like I said, how the lifestyle has affected you, the good, bad, the ugly, about squirting, about in everything. Anal pegging, anything you have a question about, it pretty much will come up in one of these retreats. So it's kind of interesting to see people when they first walk in the door and they're kind of like, do 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 do.
Brad,
To the last night being like, woohoo!
Brad has some serious concerns about the naked chef's private parts and knives.
um That's fine. I was more concerned when they were making paella at one of the events because it's like a big paella pan over an open
Wait.
flame.
You are spreading your arms like 5 foot wide. Is it really that big?
Yeah, it was. This thing was huge. It's the thing served 60 people, and there were only 30 of us at this one. So
Here's the question: did all the food go away?
oh yeah.
Meaning got eaten?
Oh yeah. After a few bottles of wine and God knows what else throughout the night, after dinner, like
God knows what else throughout the night.
Yeah, at 2, 3 in the
as?
morning, we were all still getting
I,
up
I
and
really
eating
don't
paella,
know.
making
I
our
don't
way
know
to
what
the
that
kitchen
means.
area. Yeah,
Um,
but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Mm.
that's good.
So,
What is your favorite part of the retreat?
I'll be honest. The first time I ever, I should say, the first one I went to, I was very reserved myself. The person that invited me, because it is by invitation kind of thing, I said yes to like right off the bat, like, okay, sure, I'll go with you. And then I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like me and a group of, in a small group of women that I don't know, that is not my thing. I'm not very
Woman friendly?
trusting, yeah, of women. Being an Aries, and um I have a tendency to um appeal more to my masculine side than my feminine side, so I don't uh allow women in to my circle that easily. So to be in a room, in sharing a room with someone I had no idea who they were, was kind of like, what the heck did I get myself into? And now here I am doing my 5th one, because we missed out on one because of COVID. And now I'm like, okay, I'm in, and this year being a presenter, for me, it's one of those things where, I like watching everyone walk in and seeing where they're at, and their first time there, and seeing how they start the first day to how they end up on the last day. Their growth is what's kind of like, okay, because overall for me, I know what growth I've had within the group of women that I've met, and the friendships that I have made from it, that I want to see somebody else go through it and see the changes. There are some people that come into it and they're really not there for an eye-opening experience kind of moment. They're there thinking this is going to be like a full-on, we're just going to all drink and be silly and go to the beach and party, all 5 days, and that's not really at all what it's about to begin with. Like, we actually really do yoga, and we do different classes and seminars on women's health and sexuality, and all these wonderful things that, like I said, we normally don't get to talk to our vanilla friends with, because we can't share everything that we do or don't do. So those people kind of come in, and then they kind of disappear for a few hours, and you're kind of like, they're not engaged. And when when it's the last day, they're the ones where everyone's kind of like, what was their name again? Like, who were they? Because they didn't participate. They were there for the wrong reasons, unfortunately.
I'm getting a message from somebody. Hold on. They want to know, was any of the yoga naked?
Yeah.
I like how you skipped that part.
Well, I mean,
Was it all
You know.
naked yoga?
huh?
Was it all naked yoga?
It's your choosing. Just like, we do a tantra night. So
Tantra night?
yeah, like it's
I'll be honest with you. I don't know exactly what tantra is.
okay. Well, we actually had Kat who came to the club once, who actually did some tantra with some of our guests, and with her, it's more of like an energy play kind of situation. But when we do some of the tantra nights, there's definitely a lot of massage oil in the room, and and incense and a lot of things,
Okay.
You know. I'm not going to
Jamie-
tell you everything because I got to keep some stuff to myself. I mean, this is
Really?
this is
I'm
my
gonna remember-
event.
I'm gonna remember that. Because
my
Friday's gonna be my event. Mm-hmm. The pendulum swings both ways. No pun
Oh,
intended.
okay.
Jamie says that they said that they're saying they can't share their life with anyone. I mean, Jamie, do you literally mean anyone, or you just mean anyone not in the lifestyle?
I think they mean they can't share their intimate moments with like people that are in the lifestyle. They don't have an
Probably.
outlet for it, maybe.
Yeah, but there are people out there that legitimately feel like they don't have somebody they can share anything with, like they don't
Right.
have that confidant in or out of the lifestyle. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but you can always come on here live and share with us.
I'm like catching up on the comments here and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of comments. So,
Oh yeah.
While we're you doing that, Ann, do you want to talk about the weekend? Last weekend, we kind of scooted around a little bit here.
Yeah, so this past weekend was our Cam Stars event on Friday.
Cam Stars. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it really was. We had some content creators here who are also members, networking with other content creators. We saw some collaborations happen, which was great. Yeah, it was a nice intimate event.
Before you go on to Saturday, I have a question for Sherilyn. Sherilyn commented that they tell their cats everything. I want to know if the cats tell Sherilyn everything. Anyway, go ahead, Ann. Sorry.
She is here in the office. Let's see
I
if we
know.
can get a response.
If they don't, I have cameras that show me everything.
Woo!
Oh, she's got monitored kitties.
Okay, I'm gonna say something really weird out loud, and probably I'm convinced that Sherilyn has her little camera on all the time on her computer, and every time I walk by there in my underwear and naked, I apologize to Sherilyn as I walk by.
If it's on, it glows green. You're cool.
I don't trust you. I bet you got some secret hidden camera. Those little goats on your desk, those are little goat cams or whatever they are.
I wouldn't have a secret camera in here, but I'd have one in the laundry room so I know who kills Mr. Sucky and eats the Tide Pods.
Oh.
Someone eats my Tide Pods.
You're gonna have to go through people's bags as they go to leave the club and like smush them and be like, "Oops, anything blue? Oh no, sorry."
Well, Sherilyn, I'm going to apologize anyway if you've done that also, because I've gone in there to get a towel when I needed one.
Well, I wouldn't put it past her computer to be watching, because they are the only person in the office that has a Mac. The rest of us,
I won't touch that computer.
yeah, I won't go near it because
I'll be
I'm
calling
scared
it
it's
Apple.
like recording.
I'll be calling it
everything
Apple Care if I
and
got to do anything
anything.
with that thing. Sorry, Ann. Go ahead. We totally hijacked that part of it. You were going to tell us about Saturday.
Okay, so Saturday is our Come As You Are party, which is our animal.
No. Last Saturday.
Last Saturday was member appreciation.
Member appreciation. I'm sorry. You got me all mixed up of which one we're talking
Ann's
about.
like, fuck this, we're wrapping up. I just
Member
herded
appreciation
everybody
was
out. They're like, show's over.
Member appreciation on Saturday was awesome. There was a ton of people here. We had a line out the door for quite a while, and we're really appreciative to everybody who stuck through that.
Yeah,
We got
there
their
were
3
people.
months free membership.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, there were people actually pulling in at 10 after 8 on Saturday for member appreciation. So
Yeah.
there was literally a line down the sidewalk before the doors
Mhm.
even opened. So yeah, it was it was quite interesting.
Yeah.
But door check-in, I think did a pretty good job, all things considered. So,
Mhm.
but it's funny. I wanted to circle back. Since we're talking about member appreciation, I noticed on Saturday. I mean, it was quite busy, but we've had other busier nights since we've sort of changed things around the back. And I'm just saying this because I'm commenting, or I wanted to comment on Adrian's comment about no laughing or joking around in the back. And yeah, that's true. We don't want that. There's 2/3 of the other club is for hanging out and acting crazy and doing stupid shit and whatever it is you want to do. When you come into the back, you can be a voyeur, you can be an exhibitionist, or you can participate. You want to hang out and watch? Cool. We just want people to be respectful and quiet while they're doing it. And this weekend was probably the perfect example of that happening. There were literally dozens and dozens of people in the big couples playroom.
Yeah.
There were dozens of people in the hallway watching. There were people in all of the other group rooms playing and all of the private rooms playing. And all you heard were wonderful sounds. So call me crazy, but that's kind of what the environment I'd want. So.
Well, sometimes, for some people, they get distracted hearing other people talking, or, they get in their head and, the wrong head. And,
well,
and,
I mean,
and it's just, they lose that whole momentum and that whole vibe of, being sexy and being sensual and sexual in that environment in the back,
sure.
So.
And I get it. I mean, people have fun in different ways, and I can totally understand that. But there isn't a single couple, not a single couple that I have talked to that has not said to me, it is, it's so distracting to be in a room playing, private room, door closed, and have people outside the door carrying on conversations, laughing, telling jokes, and killing their mood. And that's with the door closed. We're setting aside when the doors are open and people are giving play-by-plays or making nasty comments or whatever. That's over. That's done. So I don't mean to make it sound so, negative. It's a positive thing. I was so excited about what happened this past Saturday. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
So,
and like,
Devious Deer says they want a noise machine and it plays the sounds of people having fun in the background. I think that is definitely needed. Somebody needs to come up with a white noise that's just people having fun.
Moaning sounds. So okay, sidebar to that. Me being a retired airline employee. Something popped up this week on Instagram that there was a major airline that their PA system had a short in it. And
is that what was happening?
Yes. So it was picking up as the engine revved more. It was causing these sounds to come out of the PA system, like people were moaning.
I heard it. I was like, that's a weird noise.
But someone posted it on their reels on Instagram, like, what's going on, and then you hear the pilot saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are very much aware that there's these noises coming out of the PA, but like there's nothing happening like those noises anywhere on this aircraft."
Right.
So
it was probably the pilot. No. It was probably the pilots, and one was blowing the other one, and all you heard was a
Oh, come on. You know, when you've been on an Airbus, for which I don't like that particular airplane, when the wheels go back in,
Yeah.
that it makes that like wrenching
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
noise.
Actually, it's more like
Yeah, it is. Mr. I don't like to fly knows what that
I
sounds
know.
like.
Yes,
It's
I know.
definitely not a moan, but can you imagine that on the PA system?
Oh, I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But you know.
Well, Anne, do you want to Adrian mentioned about the original group room, and I think we talked about we were going to discuss what we did today.
Sure. So we had changed the group room. Oh, geez, it was at least a month ago, wasn't it? That we took out the couches and the bed, and we added the swings.
Mhm.
Well, the swing and the Hitachi chair. So this week we heard your fantasy needs were not fulfilled by that room. So we have added a room. We've altered the media room, and we've turned it into the gangbang room, I think is what we dubbed it.
Marilu was like, gangbang room.
That is the
What?
name I thought that you had.
We kicked
it.
around a few ideas. I think we're just going to wait and see what happens with the room before we name it.
Anyway, so the media room now has 2 queen size beds. There's places to sit, and it is available for all of our members to use.
Mm-hmm.
All respectful members, all members that follow the rules. Listen, folks, the hope is that when we make changes,
Mm-hmm.
they're not permanent and they're never at their full iteration. We're always thinking 3, 4, 7, 10 moves ahead. So please be patient with us and know that we make changes, they're for specific reasons. So that's all I'm going to say on that.
We, like you guys, like to try new things, and sometimes we like them and sometimes we don't. So
Yep.
And that applies to changing things around in the club.
Yeah. A little variety never hurts, you know.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was the whole point.
Yeah, and that's part of it. It's like sometimes some things work in a certain, area, and some things don't, So now in the
wait. I think Turtle is having a either a Tourette's thing or a glitch, because he's just
oh yeah.
It says he's the Kool-Aid man.
Turtle's just kind of like, yeah, anything, spice of life, variety. I'm all for it.
No, yeah, for sure.
Now,
I just thought it was funny.
In the old group room, we have dueling swings. So the 2 swings that we have are both in that room along with the bang box. And so it's kind of like
and the Hitachi chair.
Yeah, and the Hitachi chair. And if and when we get the Sibians back, they may go in that room as well.
You said if. Like they're never coming back. They're coming back.
Just putting it out there. The Sibians, because we do have 2, are a big attraction. They really are. I mean, there's been times we've had people like come to us and be like, someone's been in there for more than 30 minutes. Like, hello, I'm waiting my turn. Kind of thing. Or they're sitting outside waiting and so forth. But those things take a beating. And unfortunately,
they're designed for vibrating.
Yes, they're designed for vibrating. They're not designed for people jumping up and down on them.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Sorry. Bob, you better come pick up your fucking kids. Bob says he left some of his kids in the old group room. Come get them.
Yeah, they're not designed to be jumped up and down on. And unfortunately, if you drop the control, eventually you're going to break it. And that seems to be the thing that keeps happening with the Sibians. So
Dastardly.
yes.
Yeah, it's always the remotes that get broken.
Yeah.
Or lost.
Mm-hmm.
They're attached.
We've had
No,
the
I mean
dildos.
remotes
Wait a
in
minute. We've had the attachments from the Sibians
Oh, yes, I remember that.
disappear.
Literally.
Like literally. We're not going to go into how they've disappeared.
Mary Lou said into
You know.
how they
Yes,
disappeared.
they've been severely injured.
Yeah. Brad says that the champagne room could use music piped into it. I'm just asking a very serious question. Is the music from the club not loud enough? And if it's not, there is a speaker in there that that you can Bluetooth to, where you can play your own music. Or do you just mean like replay the music that's playing in the club?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian, I'm going to let you use your imagination as to where lost attachments end up. And by end up, I mean end up.
That has happened.
Yeah.
What you are implying has happened. But we also had someone.
You mean
Wait,
lost by insertion?
Do you remember in at the Canton location?
Yes, in the pooper.
Yes, in there.
Wait, you found one in the toilet?
No, in Canton at one point, someone literally like took it and put it in their purse
Oh.
to take it home.
Oh my.
Oh, the attachment, you mean?
The not the whole Sibian, the
Yeah,
attachment.
I'm like,
That'd be a
that's
big
one big
purse.
fucking purse.
And a strong person to carry it.
Yes. That motherfucker's
Yeah.
heavy.
But luckily the staff was kind of like, the last person that was in there was XYZ, and now it's missing. So they were,
Wait,
it's
did
an
we recover it?
unfortunate thing when
Did our theft recovery team end up
Yes.
with it back?
they got it back.
The Sibian theft recovery team was on the job. Thank
Yes,
goodness.
the dildo theft recovery team.
That is Squibbers. If you're watching, thank you very much. You saved the club $34.99.
And as Sherilyn noted, yeah, you don't want to take that thing home. That goes
Well-
through a 4-step process to be
Wait.
sanitized.
Did we? I don't even want to know what that is. Do we know what the person's intent was? Were they just trying to steal it, or were they embarrassed because there was something on it, or they did something to it?
No. This one was when we had ordered a new attachment, and they sent us the Doozy Wowzy Lollipop one,
Mhm.
which was the silicone purple.
Is that the official name, the Doozy Wowzy Lollipop one?
It's called the Lollipop, but it's like a freaking $100 attachment.
Oh, so you
That
think they were
was-
trying to swipe it?
Yeah, that was erroneously sent to us, but we were using it because we were like, well, damn, I mean, they sent it. We'll take it. And so did the other person. They were like, oh, damn, okay. So, yeah. Stuff like that happens.
Yeah. It's amazing what people will take.
Yes.
Sometimes inadvertently or
Yes.
unintentionally. Like,
Sometimes it's just, they can't seem to unclench.
No, they ain't fishing it out.
No.
Although I wonder if I bet you, I'm just, not that I would ever ask anybody to do this, but I'm convinced that there are people that come to the club that will legitimately be willing to fish it out of somebody's butt.
Well, that's a whole different poo situation that I don't want to get involved with.
I'm not suggesting, first of all, I'm not suggesting we should.
No,
do
we
that.
should try to wait a minute. We did have a new employee at the time when one of those situations happened, and and we all tried to make a joke.
I think Bob is suggesting that they would be the person willing to go fish. Adrian, I'm not gonna lie, you were one of the people that popped into my mind, respectfully. That, and I think you may want to chime in on that.
Oh yeah.
I think we lost.
Yeah.
Him.
It's
I'm sorry, there's shenanigans in the office.
Oh, Sherilyn is asking for a friendly reminder about tipping.
Oh. Well, what I was starting to say was the new staff member at the time that we told them that they had to go fish it out of that individual, and they were kind of like, they stood there for a second and they were like, okay, so where do I take them to do that? We were like, oh.
I feel so bad because we hazed that person so bad with that scenario, because it didn't end there.
No.
The week after, we had a similar looking attachment that was, it was just one that we still had. And I'm not going to say whose idea it was, in case you think this is terrible. But the plan was to take it and put it in a Ziploc bag with a little bit of chocolate syrup, of course, to make it look a little fudgy. So, yes. So we managed to get it to the person. We told them that they had to take it in the back and clean it. And I just happened to be coming by that person as they were on their way to go do that and asking me what they should be cleaning it with. And at that point, I let on to that was not really the attachment, and that was not really poo.
Well, at the time, Sherilyn hadn't started work yet, so they were unaware of the 4-step cleaning process.
Yes, very much so.
But that was definitely one of your best practical jokes.
Oh, I don't know. That's one of my best.
Well, as it pertains to staff.
The best is yet to come.
Oh my God.
Anyway. Anything else going on? Do we have any special projects? Anything fun, Anne?
I believe Sherilyn was excited that she had downloaded some new porn for us to be able to play.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I used to do that, but you would think, okay, your job is to download porn, right? I just, after like an hour or two of doing it, I get bored, and I'm just like, and it's like all the same shit. And we don't just go to like, YouPorn or whatever and fucking download shit. We have an account, and we have a lot to pick from, but a lot of it's not like super mainstream stuff. So, yeah, so it's actually quite boring to download porn. Wouldn't you say, Sherilyn?
She's not in office. She escaped, but
damn it.
See,
yeah.
And I thought you were going to say that, after an hour you were raw, And there was
Wait a minute. What job do you have where you can jerk off at work?
when you're downloading porn.
Listen, we have another staff member here that worked at a porn place, and that was their job, was to handle all the streaming porn. That didn't mean it was okay for them to masturbate at work while they were doing it.
No, that is true. That is true. But Sherilyn says they're excited for the habit porn that they downloaded. And I'm scared by that.
I'm not even gonna peep at it or anything. I'm just gonna wait until it shows up on the screen on December 11th. Is that the date?
Oh my God.
December 10th, I think. I think it's December 10th. Big Bacchus wants to know, is there etiquette for tipping cleaning staff? Is Sherilyn nearby that they can answer that?
No, they're not. They left.
Oh, they actually left?
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Oh, Sherilyn says they were literally eating falafel while they were downloading porn today.
Oh, Sherilyn.
Can I say this, and I mean this in the most respectful way? I'm going to suggest that Sherilyn eating food is the equivalent to somebody masturbating. So in effect, Sherilyn was masturbating while eating porn or while downloading porn.
It did smell delicious.
I'm not gonna lie, it did. And that wasn't from Walmart. Oh, Sherilyn, you just made a huge mistake. Huge mistake.
I think you need to emphasize like how you want the potato cooked. Not otherwise, it's going to be like the teacher's desk with a bunch of apples on the first day of school. You're gonna get a whole bunch of potatoes just thrown at you.
Yes, 100%. That was a big mess up, Sherilyn.
Oh, wait a minute. Sherilyn says that they were not masturbating while they were eating their food. There was no gravy involved.
Right. Well, we know if there's gravy to stay away from Sherilyn's desk.
That's devious deer. That's what I said. Oh, there's gonna be so many freaking potatoes.
Jesus. And we better get a deep fryer. We're gonna be making lots of French fries.
Yeah, sure. I got the business card. I'll order one off Amazon.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be like we're gonna have to have like a potato dinner for like the next 17 months.
Scalloped potatoes, every variation of potato, mashed potatoes, scalloped potatoes, fried potatoes, Hasselback.
Wait, whoa. I got it. Brad, are you there? I know Brad's already thinking about it. Potato gun. We are going to fire the potato gun into the tow yard.
Sherilyn's like, it sounds so beautiful.
Sherilyn, are potatoes suitable to be shot? I mean, is that okay, or is that sacrilege?
No, Brad.
No, I'm saying we do that for Thanksgiving.
Yes,
because then they're almost mashed anyway. Once they go through the potato gun.
Yes. Hey, that day may come, my friend. That day may come.
Yes. As Frankie notes, can you imagine Sherilyn with a 5-pound bag of potatoes? I'd like to make a deposit, please. At the bank.
Brad, we may have to rethink the potatoes. We'll have to come up with another idea.
Sherilyn says that my people didn't die during a famine for our beautiful taters to be wasted.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, Brad, I know you have an idea what we can.
Oh my God.
Brad wants to test out the theory whether or not we have the enough inertia and trajectory to shoot a potato from the body shop into the river. I'm gonna bet on the under. I'm gonna say no way.
Okay, I'm gonna let you read Sherilyn's comment out loud.
Go ahead, Ann. Since
Okay,
you're
she
the
says, if
dialogue.
anyone came to the St. Patrick's show the day before the COVID shutdown, I had potatoes in my bra. And
That's
Turtle
pretty-
says dildo gun.
What the fuck is a dildo gun? Please.
That sounds dangerous.
I'm not
He's
even gonna
saying the reciprocating saw.
Oh, well, yeah. Jamie's dipping out. Thank you.
Good night, Jamie.
For hanging out.
Night.
Yeah, what's a dildo gun? And I'm not Googling it.
No, like the reciprocating gun, you know. You don't,
Anne, please.
So Brad says he didn't build that launch pad. I mean deck to not launch potatoes from it.
Oh man. No wonder you put all that extra wood in underneath there.
you'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah, I think we got to really think about that. Let's it all sounds fun. Let me talk about the safety stuff. I don't think we should be shooting a potato across the yard and potentially hurting somebody. Bill and Shar have a serious question, Ann.
It's going to be their first time on Saturday, and they're wondering what the dress code is for an event like this. So Saturdays are Come As You Are party, which is our animal print theme party.
You sound like a pirate when you do that.
Thanks, G.
Roar!
Yeah. This is why I don't, that's not my
No,
type of
I love it. It was
sexiness.
perfect. It was perfect. I just couldn't help
It's
thinking
not the
that
come
that's
as
how
you
it-
roar. It's the come as you roar.
If someone comes like a pirate, I'm going to accept that too. That'll pass the dress code.
Yes,
as well.
you can come as
I
a
would
pirate.
be.
Yes.
But yeah, animal print or just sexy, date night sexy.
I mean, pirates are basically ocean safaris. Safarius? Is that a word? Safarius?
No, that is not a word. Oh my god.
What Urban Dictionary, angry pirate. I don't know.
I
What
don't
is it?
want to look it up either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look it up, but you can tell me. Wait, Zoe's out? Good night,
Well-
Zoe.
I don't.
So we also have our dress code listed on the website as well for Bill and Shar if they wanted to look at something. There's more restrictions for male presenting people than for female presenting. And if you have a question on a specific piece of clothing, you can always reach out to us directly, either by email or just call the club.
I picked
Pick
up on
option
it, Zoe.
2 and you get me.
Okay, I looked up what angry pirate is.
Oh well, spill the beans.
It's the act of well, there's two. The act of receiving oral sex while standing upright, ending with the receiver not only shooting his sperm rocket into one of the giver's eyes, but also onto their back. That doesn't make sense. If you're blowing and I don't know.
You got to think your angles and
Yeah.
art and stuff and gravity and projectile and
Wow.
angle. If you're not kneeling directly, vertically, and there's a lot more horizontal there, then
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
a little kind of. I don't know. You want to try that one? Well, no, I don't.
Yeah, let's try that one on.
Zoe is asking
Okay,
about
so
the Show Me the
Zoe
Money
wants-
event.
Oh, do you guys want
Yeah,
to talk
they want to
about
know
Show
about
Me the
Show
Money?
Me the Money. Hmm.
Man, do we want to talk about Show Me the Money yet?
I'm not sure I'm the best person to explain that to people. I am still working on my complete and full understanding of that event
All right.
and
So
all its intricacies.
I'll give it to you in the macro. Basically, we literally have body shop bucks. We had them printed out a long time ago, whatever. And the way it worked in Canton, I'm going to tell you how it worked there. That doesn't mean it's exactly how it's going to work here because we have not settled on what all of the details are. But we would hand out several hundred body shop bucks to each person who came in. The goal throughout the night was to gather as many body shop bucks as you could through doing dares. There you go. Oh yeah, I was looking at, wait a minute, those are real ones. So body shop bucks, and you would have to, do things and engage with other people, barter, whatever, to get body shop bucks. We have not settled on what the prizes will be yet, but there will be prizes for at least the number one, if not 1, 2, and 3. So that's it in a nutshell.
So well, no, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, you do not have to participate. You can refuse the body shop bucks and just opt out altogether. We would suggest taking them and giving them to friends or people that just, if you don't want to participate. So,
yeah.
Because I am not vain like that, Brad, I would hope you know me well enough. Bob wants to know if he can get a single copy of the body shop buck. I think he wants to reproduce a few.
There you go.
Oh my God, Marilu.
What? What?
Don't you do it, Bob. Don't do it. Anyway.
So yeah, it kind of started out originally kind of like a truth or dare thing one night that we, and then it turned into kind of like a game show. And who's our MC that night?
Alec.
Yeah. Okay. So Alec will be coming up with kind of like some dares or some things that you can do throughout the night to earn bucks from other people, and the person who had the most was, obviously the top winner. And then we had like levels and so forth. But like, I think the last time we played it in Canton, like the people that would have been in second and third place were like, screw it, we're not going to win the first place. So they started just giving their bucks to, other people just to have them be the winners versus, others in the group. But yeah, it was a lot of fun when we used to do it. So we figured we'll bring this one back. Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who's going to win it already. Would you like to know what my prediction is?
Well, we don't know who's going to be in attendance.
I know who's going to be in attendance, and I know who's going to win it.
Who?
Bob Pander.
Oh no!
He will do anything to win, and I mean anything.
Yes, they were ruining the economy at that point by just giving the money away rather than having people do things for the money.
That spoils the fun of the game.
Yes. You're supposed to work for it. What is up with you?
Be a sore loser if
Marilu, the forever capitalist. She's gonna make you. She's always gonna make you work for it, guys. Always.
Hey, that's 100, baby.
Yeah, that's a G note. There, I'll do that. We'll call that a G note. How's that instead of a C note?
G note.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Anything within reason.
Here, of course, we're going to need context with that question. Minkus asked, anything?
Yeah.
So yes, we have to. There has to be some context there for that question. But in spirit, yes.
Mm-hmm.
How's
Yeah.
that? How did Turtle goes right into 10 guys squirt loads on one girl?
Well,
That's
that's
very
$100.
specific.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't think I was there for that one. And if I
That was the
was,
last one. Hence
oh,
why it was the last one.
no. Okay. I think I remember now.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. So that's what dun-dun-dun, show me the money is. So I
Gotcha.
hopefully that was a good explanation there for everyone on the couch crew and anyone listening for what's in store for October 15th.
Yeah, that's in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Right?
in 2 weeks. So
I can't believe October is upon us.
it just boom. I went from 70-degree weather to this morning being 48, and I'm like, what the? My car even freaked out this morning when I got into it. My car was like, the proverbial, it's too cold outside. The tires are not fully inflated. Yes, they are. They just need to be warmed up.
So Mary Lou went
My
out there and was
seat,
like, Mama loves you, baby. Mama loves you.
well, no, my heated seat was on.
Oh, how terrible for you.
Well, no, I mean it was great, but I'm like, what do you know that I don't know? It's 48. What the hell, car?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my baby was
Terrible.
definitely not liking this morning. It's not used to this temperature.
No top down today, for
No
sure.
top down today.
Feels like it got cold fast.
It did.
It really does. Last week I'd gone out back to throw some trash out, and I walked outside and I saw my breath.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What'd you eat?
You know what I ate.
Some
Touche.
spicy taco?
Puerto Ricans don't have tacos.
That's right.
You have a meat filled empanada. Sorry, Ann.
I don't know why you're always
Well-
sorry.
We still work. Like you'll hopefully never catch me masturbating in here.
Well, I mean, we could have a system where you put like something on your door handle and I just don't knock.
Are we back to putting the sock on the door? What?
I mean, we could do the tie. He doesn't wear a tie, so if it was there, I knew,
I promise you that's never going to be a thing. I mean, if it ever happens, it's going to be you showed up when you weren't supposed to be here. That's all I'm going to say.
I try to give plenty of fair warning and keep consistency in my schedule.
Yeah, you are more likely to stumble upon something else than that.
Oh.
Anyway, I digress. I've got my little blue and gold high school scarf over here. I'll put that on the doorknob if that happens to ever be.
You know that you cleaned your office.
Yeah, which
I
it looks
really-
great, by the way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what? I might be able to fit maybe a little couch in here.
You're back.
There's a chair in here if you want. A
Yeah.
nice chair.
No.
Well, I need to finish packing because I
Oh,
have
yeah.
a 6
Yeah, we
a.m.
gotta
flight
rock and
tomorrow
roll.
morning.
Which means we have to be up at 4 a.m, which is
Yikes.
in 5 hours. Is that right?
Yeah.
No, 7 hours
7 hours.
right now. Yeah.
Howie. G's deck does get bigger and bigger all the time.
But I think it's at its fullest right now. I can't go any more.
I think it could.
You
It
think?
could taper off and overtake.
Well, I mean, I've never seen a deck that kind of like starts out wide and then tapers off.
But if you look at it, yeah.
It is raw. It hasn't been stained as of yet, Ryan.
Yes, yes.
Oh, baby, I have global. I go right through.
Yes, the size
Security,
of the deck
yeah.
speaks for itself. No discussion needed.
Yep.
Bob wants to know if you
I'll
need
be
a ride in the
driving
airport.
myself to the airport. G will be sleeping, and then when I get there, I'll wake him up and just, he'll drive the car home.
I got so excited. You said, I'm driving myself to the airport, and I thought there was going to be a period at the end of that sentence.
I mean, I can if you want.
No, not at $29.99 a day or whatever it is now. Holy shit.
I know, it's crazy.
Fuck that noise. Anyway. So yeah, did we go over what's coming up this weekend? I feel like we jumped ahead to
We've talked about it twice. Once by one of those times was by accident. But Friday is our Any Which Way But Straight event, which is for all of our non-hetero supportive members.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone who supports alternate sexualities, enjoys them, wants to play, or just mingle, that's the event for you.
Yep.
And then Saturdays are Come As You Are party with Central Outreach doing their first Saturday testing with us. So it's a very exciting weekend all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am super stoked for them being here on Saturday. I really implore everybody to get tested. And I'm just going to say this because it's important. And it's important to part of what Central Outreach does. They target a lot of their primary target is gay and bisexual men. If you are either of those, just be honest with them. It's just for record keeping purposes. It doesn't, obligate you to anything, but be honest, because that helps. So, don't be shy about it with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's certain parameters for their funding.
Right.
Which is why that population is so important to them.
And how we get it for free.
Right.
Correct.
Otherwise, these are very expensive tests.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all but anonymous. I mean, you have to provide your information, but that information doesn't, it's not like it's being broadcast to the world or to your healthcare provider. Right. So,
right. And it's, also note that it's not anything that's shared with us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We are just allowing them to come into our facilities to be able to do the testing for the demographic that they're looking for and for our members.
Yeah. And if I misspoke any of that in any way, shape, or form, just disclaimer, this is not gospel. I am just repeating what I understand the situation is. So if I'm misspeaking, mea culpa. So, but that's how I understand it to be.
And they do provide testing for everybody, regardless of how you identify or what your sexual orientation is.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So cool.
We just want you to know that they are a safe space, to be honest with them in your testing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Well, listen, we are running over almost 10 minutes now. So we're going to buzz through this real quick. If you watch a live stream for the first time and you are still interested in attending the event, visit bodyshopclubs.com, click the Apply Now button. Sherilyn will decline you if you don't put in a good application. Read everything, fill it all out as best as possible.
Yes.
If after listening to this, you need more professional help, you can speak to a board-certified sexologist who does also happen to be my beautiful wife on top of me where I like her to be. You can visit mariluandyou.com, book an appointment to have a online virtual session with Marilu and talk about your sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Perfect. Yeah, see that Sherilyn declined 8 people today. 8. Sorry, folks. Anyway.
Good night, everybody.
Yes. Thanks for watching, everybody. So many of you guys stuck in here to the end. Thank you. We appreciate it.
If we missed your name or your comment, we're sorry.
Yes, yes. Know that we do watch these, and I laugh most of the way through it. So that's all that matters.
Oh yeah.
All right, we love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the outro button. You have a good night. There will be no stinger. I've got to get upstairs and get to sleep to get Marilu to the airport on time. So you guys have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Certified freak, 7 days a week. That wet ass pussy good. My pull-out game weak. Ooh, yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. I'ma bring a bucket and a mop, darling. Give you everything I got. I'm falling. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Beat it up, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put your pussy in my face. Swipe my nose like a credit card. I'm on top, you wanna ride. Do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in your mouth, girl, while you looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play, I'll wear disguise. I'ma park my Mack truck and you can ride. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Gobble me, swallow me, drip it down inside of me. I gotta jump out before it gets inside of you. Tell me where to put it, but don't tell what you about to do. Talk your shit, baby, bite your lip, girl. Ask for a car while you riding that dick. Oh, I'm on top, you wanna ride. Do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in your mouth, girl, while you looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play, I'll wear disguise. I'ma